late? I don't see the words Hitan is late on the screen, and as we all know from this game, if something's not written in a sentence, it's not true. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Good evening to EverX and Nauseam and Odd Garrett. So I guess we'll start off. It means Hitan isn't a genius either. Well, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Of course I'm a genius. So to start off, I was showing off the game to what do we do here? Was showing off the game to some of my family, and in the process of screwing around, we actually figured out one of the... Oh wait, how do I... This puzzle right here. I can't even really take credit. All credit to Mora. So I had half figured this one out before. I was like, oh, you can spell L-O-V-E and it'll function just like the word love, right? What I didn't figure out was how to get the flag to appear, and that is by going like this. Push this out. Oh, let's see. Hold on. There it is. Now Baba is flag, and we touch him. Oh. So progress that doesn't count. I didn't actually think of that one. I was showing off. Now this is one of the hard puzzles. This one is called Whoops. Ice is you, but there is no ice. And hello, Savine. Oh, ice is down. Oh, alright. I was like, there's no ice at all in the puzzle, but there is. There's one ice all the way down in the lower left corner. And pushing it to the right says Baba is defeat. If you are two things and one of them gets defeated, do you lose the whole level? Nope, you don't. But I would be trapped in here forever. Hold on. Wait. Wait a minute. I can't do anything. I can move up and down. Whoops, well, I can't even... Okay, I can move up and down, and I can move left, but if I ever move right, then I die. So, this is gonna have a real easy solution. Flag and Baba and Kiki is weak. Oh. Kiki is pointed in such a way that I can stop him from being me. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. What I want to do, obviously, is just go Kiki is move, so that Kiki moves, pushes ice, so that it's no longer me, and then it will no longer be me, so I can safely go to the right. But... oh, that also kills you. Good. So I can really only push it left or down, and once I've done that, I can't get to the other side of it to push the other way. Nothing's really coming to me here. The thing I'm afraid of, too, is that out here, there's a bunch of stuff. We got an and up there, we got Baba is you and dust is stop. Down there, we got rock is push, level is level, water is sink. I don't know what else, like, is there something that we're going to do out here that will change something in the level? We haven't had that happen yet, but that's one of the tricks I'm waiting for. I could reposition Kiki somehow, but that doesn't matter, because the whole dang thing is try to get him to move. Try to get move to him. Try to get words to words. It's cute, we haven't been put in this situation yet, where, wait a minute. Oh, the ice is not weak, that's why. I'm like, why isn't the ice dying when it touches the wall? Yeah. Weak basically means if it exists. It's weird that that happens even if it's stop, but it's if you try to move into any other thing, then you are destroyed. And if anything moves into you, you are destroyed. Oh, I shouldn't say you, because it doesn't just work for you, it works for all. It works for any object, not just objects that are you. For example, defeat can only defeat things that are you. There are so few things that it could be, because you only have 3 arrow keys, 3 permutations of moving, and a lot of them are across empty space that doesn't matter. Let's go do normal puzzles. Oh. I'm trying to get him back. Am I in the mood for... Baba is you and float. The river is not floating. Water is water. I can stop floating. The skulls are floating. The skulls are permanently floating and permanently defeat. I have to not be floating if I want to touch the flag. However, getting across the river requires me to float because it's hot and I am melt. And it's gonna be hard. Whatever the deal is, it's gonna be hard. But I can't quite pull off water is you. Right? I only have one is to work with. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Go like that. Oops. Oh, is that it? That's it. Wow, that was an easy one. Uh-oh, did I change something back? I've completely forgotten how to look at chat and solve puzzles at the same time. I can't believe that one was so easy. Do I want... no. Let's find out what this one was. What was prison? This one. So this one really, really eluded my noggin. Because I sat here going, you can only do like 3 things in the whole puzzle, and none of them cause it to be beatable. Win is on the outside of the walls. There are only two objects, Baba and Kiki. Win is out there. In order to get out there, we need to stop a wall. We need to change... We need to change the wall into something else, or we may need to make it not stop. However, it's up against a wall. So... Oh, we can make wall is push, right? We can't really. Oh, I change him back because otherwise, while I'm moving around, he's moving around. Like when I move the cursor around on the map, he moves around, and if I accidentally touch him to the flag, it puts me back in the level. I don't have any other way for him to stay put. push you around, sir. Boom. 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 I can have 2 of me if I... No, I can't, because I only have 1 is. That makes things really hard to work with. This isn't even an extra stage. If there's this little to do, I should be able to beat it. What the hell? Boosh, boosh, boosh. Waller's Pust Shop. No, come on. I keep thinking there's something outside the walls, but there isn't. Is there some challenge to my belief that I have to make that if something is up against the wall, you can't get it off? Because this is certainly not going anywhere. I can push the whole thing up and squish it into that corner, or I can push the whole thing down and squish it into that corner. And neither one gives me the opportunity to do something cool. Okay, if I go like that, obviously that's the end. That's it for me. That's all she wrote. Oh wow, wait. This is a trick they've never had me do before. Does this work? Can I? Oh no. I was going to try to push him like into the text. I'm like, oh, all I need to do is take away push, and he can merge with the text, and he can like live inside the letters over there. Can I still pull that off somehow? Is there a way to push him to the right and at the same time stop him from being pushed? I would need to get the words down there. That's... yeah, I would need to get the words down there. Or could I even do it with the wall? Could I... No, wall... wall is stop. I think things that are... And now, do I have a way of going, like... like that. I'm trying to think if I've ever tried to do that before. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Stop is a powerful word. But words are not powerful words at all. If I had a little bit more to work with, I could move the text. Right now I can only move it left and right. Right? I can move it left and right. There's no way to move you or is down without moving both of them at the same time. Like, I can't even go like that and then go, hoo-yah, boom. Does putting Baba as you up against any of the walls give me an option? Like, left wall? No. Right wall? No. So I want Baba to be... That's the only thing I've got right now, is putting Kiki somewhere. Putting Kiki somewhere, and then making him you. And then going, ha, I am overlapped with a word. Victory is mine. Like that. And then go, ha. I live inside the words for one turn. And then do nothing. No, I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Serpent, of course, had to say, oh, this one's easy. You don't care. It feels super good. Baba's limit break destroys walls, doesn't it? I simply have to kill. They're all easy when you know the answer. I'm not sure that that's even true. I think there are some that if I were to go back to them, I couldn't resolve them without a lot of difficulty. Might even be harder now that I know the answer. So this was another one that, okay. This should be just as easy as the other one, right? Here's the deal. Flag is not win yet. You gotta make flag is win by pushing it. You can't touch the skulls. Other things can touch the skulls. Like the words water and is and sink. They can touch the skulls. If I could just line up these three words and push them. But I need one more. I need one more thing. And a cog is push, so that's good. But the cog can't go across the water, because then it will melt. Because cog is melt permanently. Water is hot permanently. If I could make the water melt, that would work, but it won't. If I could make the... If I say cog is sink, then I can use it to destroy one thing. But that pretty much works out to destroying a chunk of water. Right? Oh, whoops. I need to say cog is sink first. Like that. But I only have one cog. don't really want to do that because I only have one cog. What else can I do to get it across the water? Or to just get a fourth thing of anything. I can make flag is sink. I didn't think about that. Flag isn't push, is it? Flag is not push. So flag is water. That's pretty much the only thing I can... Okay, flag is water is... Or flag is sink. Like the only things that I can do. Because the only words I have to work with are water and is and sink. Can you make the phrase cog is water? Yeah, cog is water. Have you been here for many of these? It does work. You can put two nouns in a sentence. And doing so will permanently turn... Or, you know, instantaneously, boom, cog is now water, and even if I move this away, it doesn't stop being true. If we had a free and, then I could make... I don't know what I could do. And is a really powerful word. Yeah, in fact, the other fun mechanic that they do is if some rule somewhere says water is water, you can no longer transform water. Like from here now, if I went water is flag, it would not work. Because this rule is stronger, saying water stays water and can't be transformed into something else. I can make things into skulls. I can go water is skull. If I make the water into skulls... Now the cog passes through them, but I do not. Change the water into walls, that's even worse. Oh yes, yeah. Water is hot applies to all water on the whole board. This is actually a really, really neat game from a programming standpoint, because all they do is every turn they just run through all of the rules and go according to each, like do a function that figures out which rules are being enforced, and then for each rule enforce it. And then whenever you try to do something, if I go, oh, I'm gonna go to the right, it goes, would going to the right violate any of these? Oh, well, it would mean that you're overlapping with something that says stop, so no, you can't do that. Oops, I've died. And the name of the stage is Evaporating River, which makes it seem like I should be able to make the water evaporate, right? I should be able to say water is melt. Melt is all the way over there in the corner. If water is hot and water is melt, the water would melt itself. Boom. Stage over. Melt is all the way up in the corner. Not gonna happen. If I could turn the water into cogs, that would be great, but I can't do water is cog because cog is also trapped. I'm going over the solutions that don't work, which is, I mean, I've already done that. That was why I abandoned this puzzle in the first place, because I tried all of the easy things, and none of them were correct. See, I can get things lined up and then go like push it one. Oh, yeah, actually that didn't even destroy the water, but that's okay. Oops, I have made the flag into water. All right, so we'll get off of this one. This isn't even for progress. This is just showing off. What we need for progress is probably to get another flower by going, we got 8. Did I finish this place? 4 out of 4. So yeah, I finished this place, even though I didn't even come close to actually full clearing it. Volcanic Cavern. How am I ever gonna beat 2 of these? Peril at every turn haunts my nightmares. Mouse hole, I don't remember. Backstage, I actually don't remember that either, and I don't remember trapped. Oh, this one, the one with swap. Yeah, I'll never get it. Okay, this one, way back when I first discovered it, I put some time in, and then I was like, nope, can't do it. Now let's put some thought into it. The deal here is flag is win, and flag is on the outside. There's Kiki on the outside. I'm gonna have to do Kiki is you at some point. Fine. I'm also going to have to somehow get someone who can't be defeated, so something that's not I'm thinking we need to get someone down here and have them go over to the right so that they push is win out of the way, so that I can push flag down and flag can be win. That is something I don't know how to do, because if I push them down there, they'll be facing in the wrong direction. If I could move this belt, I could put the belt down there. Even that wouldn't work because it would be facing down. Oh, I missed it. We have fall in this stage. Fall is terrifying. So anything that's fall is affected as though this was a 2D stage and gravity existed. So we're not going to become Kiki. We're going to make Kiki fall through the flag? No, even then, he has to be me. We have to do this whole thing without ever making Kiki fall? Maybe? Or is that okay? I mean, I suppose there's no reason we can't afterwards just go, okay, Kiki is it, right? I can then go, oh, well, now Kiki is... Oh, you can't get stuff over... Oh, Oh, no, that was not me. Wow, that's dangerous. Why is this here? Who puts this so close to a conveyor belt? There's nothing I can... I can't push it over. And I can't get something else in here. Oh, man. I am really... If I put something in the way... Can I... No, that pushes it too. See what I... when I... I'm gonna go like that. Go, whoops. Ghost is fall. Then move. Get him there. Oh, even that's not right, though. That's not right. He can't fall down into there. This belt, why would it be here? I could have the, if I could get the ghost there and facing right, I could have it put, okay, maybe that's the secret. No, it's not. I was thinking if I could put something that had move here and have it facing right, I could go, okay, now move, and it would go bleh, and I would be dead, but it would continue moving, and it would push the rest of Baba Is You through the conveyor, making it okay. But you can't get, there's just not enough space to get it here and facing right. I don't think I'm wrong about what we need to do. We need to get somebody down to here. Someone here facing right, and we say, okay, now fall and move, and it goes boop 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 boop, and then gets in the way, but that's okay because we can just undo. We can make it not. We can just make it not push, and then that way we can put the flag over them. Okay. There's no way to get words from the right over to the left because there's only one space and it goes through the corner. And seemingly the only way to get guys from the words from the left to the right is by pushing them across this belt, which is permanently stuck on shift. I didn't know that was a thing. Really? That doesn't work when you do it against a wall. Okay, so I guess what's happening here is I go, okay, push to the left, and those three things, ghost, is, get pushed to the left, and then this instantaneously pushes them back to the right, saying, ignore the rules of collision or whatever. Push it right on top of Baba. Alright, well that's interesting. I don't know that it helps. Yeah, this one I'm not getting any ideas. It's complicated. Oh, this is the really weird one where if you're within one, if you face a wall, you die. If you're next to a wall and facing it. And the box is a teleporter. There's a belt that shifts, and that's it. I can't go boxes U or anything. The only things we have to work with are belt and shift. I mean belt and box and Baba. I go boxes Baba. Nope, no you can't. Box is box, and belt is belt. Can't get over them to the flag without facing. How is... Can I moonwalk? Box doesn't move, so if I stop it from yeah. Alright, I think our best bet for getting just one is going to be this horrific cavern level. I can't figure out what you have to do here. The closest thing that I've come up with is bring the word push over here and use it suicidally to get Kiki out of the horseshoe of skulls. And then you push Kiki over to where the first Baba is. And you go, if I had two Babas, I could say Baba is you. I mean, Kiki is you. Like that. By having both of them push it at once. That is not the solution, so stop saying it. Stop thinking it. The other possibility, it is, and I think this is relevant, it's flag on Kiki is win. Kiki doesn't have to be you. So I could go, hey, look at me. I'm on the flag, and I have it, well, now you're dead, but if I had a Kiki, I could go, Baba is Kiki. Now nothing is me. But there's a Kiki on the flag, so we win. But I would need a way. I would need a way to have two Babas for that to work. Oh my god. I never tried pushing it out from the other direction. actually terrible. So does that mean that there's two solutions here? Like, what's wrong with going... Let me try both of these solutions to see if they both work. I can't believe that was that easy. Massively stupid. And there's no way, like, even if I had asked for a hint, which I never would, there's no way anybody could have helped me through that. That was just plain old incredibly stupid. Like, it's so obvious if you don't want the word Kiki to be the one that is stuck. Sacrifice the word push. Alright, so does this work? I must know. Hold on. Is it shaped like that on purpose so that I can't do this? Because this is what I want to do. There we go. That doesn't work. Interesting. I thought it would. Flag on Kiki is win, which it is, but I guess you also have to have a U somewhere in order to win the game? Or no, I see. It's just making the flag win. You still need a U. You always need a U to win because the win condition is something is U and it's on the same square as something is win. Right. Right. I said that. Right. Alright, so, confident. If 2 is easy, then 4 must be twice as easy. So the plan again is put that there, put a word push there, and that way I can go like this. No, because the rock needs to be on the key. Simply going like this, we can't win, because now if you ever... If you ever... They just swap with each other, so that's no good. Serp is here, day is saved. We solved a couple of puzzles already. We're up to 105. So that is no good. And there's no way to swap the key onto... That's what we're trying to do, is swap the key onto the rock. Alternatively, is there some no. Yeah, once we do this, it can never be undone. So that's bad. Oops, gotta be careful not to say rock is bad. Unless... No, I really don't want rock to be bad. Going like that pushes it too, but there's no joy in that. And that's when I want to go. There's really no way. There's no possible way to have the key right behind me when I do this. To go, I'm overlapping with the key. Overlapping with the key requires you to push something onto it. The rock is so far from the entrance that I'm wondering if maybe the thing that I'm thinking of will never work. To get the key... Yeah, there's no way to get the key all the way up here. Just getting it into this space is hard enough. Just getting it into that space is nearly impossible. To get it even higher up than that for the swamp, I don't see it happening. There's also there is the possibility that that words function differently than objects, and that what I really have to do is put this bat somewhere special, right? And then use the word bat trap the word bat in there to get the key at. Whoops. the bat isn't helping, so I should undo this. This doesn't actually help. Or is it help? No, it's not helping. Showed this game to some friends by downloading it to the computer on my Steam profile. When I opened it, the save file was clear. Oh, man. Wow. Like, to think that could have also happened when I was saying before you got here that I was over at my... When I was over at my parents' house, I was showing them... Or I was showing, both of my sisters and some other people who were there. I was showing them this game. So I did the same thing, like, had Steam on there, logged into my profile and downloaded it. Oh man, what would I have, what could you do? You could have, when you got home, like, logged into... How do you navigate that, like... that landmine? Like, you go, no, would it already be gone? No, it's stored locally too. So you could have, like, gone, okay, I want to start up Steam without logging in. If I have to, I'll uninstall it just so that I can reinstall it and not log in immediately. Log in offline mode. And then do something with my local saves before they get overwritten. Oh, disabling internet would work too. Duh. So here I found a way to get words past old Key McGee. Yeah, but we're still 2 away from it working, because I need the key to be 2 spaces up when I do this. And then go... bleh. And having the word bat wouldn't... I like to think it would help, but it wouldn't. If I could turn the bat into a rock, it would help, because I could position it and then they would both become solid. Maybe that would help. Maybe it wouldn't. So how did I get the key up there? What was... Oh, that's the opposite of what I want. None of this. No, none of this is doing it. What did I do?